Hey guys and girls, it's Patosai the Mind Slayer here, and I'm back with another of my Minecraft live streams. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and start off, and I'm going to just say some things to my subscribers. Hey guys, I'm really very glad to have you guys all behind me on this. It's really good to know that I have so many people that actually want to watch these things, and because of that I appreciate you. And if you were not present for the last video, I put you guys up in my 4J Studios Love Garden, so you guys are official. Anyway, other than that, there's not really much I have to say, except for again, thank you so much for being a part of this. I'm glad to have been able to make these videos for you guys. So, anyway, give me 1 second here. Gotta take care of one little quick thing. Alright. Now, sorry about that. I think we can get started here in just a quick second. Alright. Alright. So what I'm gonna do is oh, never mind. I thought I didn't have any redstone on me. I'm gonna make some repeaters. And there's a good reason, because I'm going to take these repeaters and we're gonna make some cool secret doors. Anyway, we have no more wood for... Wait, yes we do. Now we can make more redstone torches. Alright, cool. So we at least have 8 torches. We need at least 1 to get into one of the hidden rooms. I figure I'm gonna make a couple more hidden rooms and kind of even it out a little bit, because it seems a little boring, the castle, at first. So I don't know. So far, we've found our way across the plains to the enchanting house. And we got a little town here that we just destroyed. And then we have Mexica's house over across the plains a little bit, with the barn that I built for her. Anyway, that's all well and good, but we're heading this direction. Alright, so now that we've crossed most of the desert, we will be coming up on the castle here shortly. And I've got some stone that I've got to make into stone bricks to make some more onto the castle. I also have cracked bricks to kind of give it some detail. I need to go back to the to the stronghold and gather some more mossy stone bricks, because once I do that, that'll be nice. And then hopefully soon they'll release the update where we can make them, just make mossy and cracked stone bricks and chiseled stone bricks. That'll be nice. But anyway, oops, I ended up riding the gravel. That wasn't good. Okay, so, oops, done it. There we go. What do you mean, only sleep at night? I feel like it's pretty much night. It is. Okay, well you can watch the awesome lights pop on. They're pretty cool. Alright. That's cool. So the inner lights don't even start turning on until it's later at night, until it's about time to sleep. Because I guarantee you right now, it would be time to sleep. Yep, there you go. That's cool. Anyway, I think we're going to go down to that end over there, and we're going to build ourselves another secret room after we build a little bit on the castle. But first, there we go. I know I do this a lot, but I have tons of food. So when I sit there and just jump off of things and hurt myself on purpose, it's for a good cause. It's not because I enjoy it, I promise. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and try to remove a good portion of this mountain. And when we do, we're gonna go ahead and build another good chunk of this castle. And it's gonna be a curved, like, outcropping. I don't know. It's hard to explain. It'll look cool though, I think. So what I need to do is come back here and need to strategize real quick and grab my cell phone because that has the app Minecraft circle on it, and that's gonna help me with that circle. Otherwise I'd probably be terrible at it. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're going to take a look at that, and I'm gonna try to decide what size of a circle I want, because eventually it's going to be turned into the main castle building, and it's gonna be awesome, I think. That's just my opinion, but I'm hoping that that's the way it goes. So here we're going to make a real quick judgment here of what size we want this to be. 17 in radius. You know, 17 sounds fine. That's a decent number. Okay, so I need to get out my shovel because I'm gonna have a lot of mining to do. What's up, Josh? How are you today? I noticed that. How are you today, sir? Are you feeling better? Good. I'm glad that you're back, bud. I was actually looking forward to seeing you again. And I'm glad that you got to come back and watch another one of my live streams. So thanks for joining again. Today I'm working on the castle. I'm going to get rid of a lot of this. Hold on. I got to pull up my live chat for that because I can't see what you just tried to tell me. I need a new TV. Okay, so open in YouTube. Okay. Emma Bryce. Hello.
Hi there, Kermit the Frog here. Is there an Emma Bryce? Oh, that's very good. Haha.
Alright. I am 28.
Hi there, Kermit the Frog here. How are you doing today? Hi ho. I wonder, have you seen where Miss Piggy is? 'Cause I'd like to see her. I'm hungry for some bacon. Hello. How are you doing today?
Oh, do you mean the Kokomo song as as Kermit, or Bob Marley as me? Do you mean the Beach Boys song that I was singing by Kermit the Frog, or the Bob Marley song that I was singing that I was using my voice to sing? Which one? What's up, Ninja Dude? How are you? Okay, and yes, Josh, I will sing that. Hold on one second. Let's see. Alright, you ready? Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. I rise up this morning and smiled with the rising sun. 3 little birds perched on my doorstep, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true. Singing, and this is my message to you. Put me on the spot there, though. But how are you today there, Ninja Dude? And yes, I do remember you. You're awesome. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that, Josh. Yeah, I definitely seem to agree there, because I made a couple of big leaps there for a minute, and I think it's a lot to do with my live streams. Well, I love you too, bro. Alright. Yeah, for sure, Josh. That's what I'm here for, like I said. So Ninja Dude, how have you been doing? And have you been alright? I'll talk to you later then, Josh. Have a good night. Alright. I will see you then, Josh. Take care of yourself, bud. Alright. Alright. Alright, well, I will see you later then, Ninja. And hey, thanks for watching. Have a great time. Yeah, well, thanks, bro. Well, have a good day, and like I said, thanks for watching, and hopefully see you again soon. Alright, so basically I'm just, like I said, clearing out some of this mountain. I know this is kind of boring to watch, but once I get it all done, I can build some on my mansion. Or not my mansion, but my castle. I have so much dirt, it is ridiculous. I had a secret weapon for that. Now, what do I need? I need some sticks. So I'm gonna hit my wood chest. And then I need diamonds. Lots of diamonds. Let's go with 2. Or no, actually 1 would be plenty. Yeah, 1 would be plenty. So then, what we'll do is go upstairs and take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 to make 2 pickaxes and 2 shovels. Alright, so let's see. Hopefully this will work. There we go. Worked out perfect. Alright, so let's continue on here. Hopefully the volume isn't too high for this. Let me check on that actually. So I feel like I turned down the volume. I did, that was 30%. Let's go down to 20% just in case. And for now, I'm going to be... it still hasn't unlocked this for me. I have it on the PS3 and it should make it free for me on this, but it's being lame. I am a Jawa now. Indeed. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our handy tools and we're gonna go and knock down that entire mountain. We're gonna do it like men. Rawr. It's like, I'm a man. I built things like the Eiffel Tower with bronze and steel. Alright. Let's get up here and start knocking down the rest of this. Uh-oh, it is getting dark. You know what time that means it is? It's time to be crazy and jump off of this onto our tower. and into bed. Oh, the timing was wrong, but that's okay. Eventually that is going to be overlooking some sort of water. This one right here is going to be like some sort of water area outside of it. But that's why I have to destroy this mountain. It's gotta go, because otherwise it won't ever be pretty. So I have to tear down the entire thing, and unfortunately I have to do it manually, because I'm not willing to start trying to use like TNT to blast it down, because I've already built such a nice castle right next to it, and it would be such a shame to destroy it in the process of blasting. So I'm just gonna do it the old-fashioned way, with a shovel and a pickaxe, and lots of food. Alright, so we're gonna keep on taking down this mountain so we can continue building on our castle. Alright, so when I get to a certain point, I'm going to go grab my Silk Touch pickaxe to grab that coal ore, because I've been stockpiling it for my automatic smelter at my Japanese house. So yeah, I'm gonna try to keep as much of that in ore form as I can possibly do, because I have the Pick of Destiny, which will help me gain quite a bit more coal back for my trouble with the ore. Anyway, let's keep on going through all this dirt. So I think I'm just going to keep working on the up area. Alright. I'm glad I made all these tools, because I'm going to be using them to take down this entire mountain. Kind of hoping to have it down and ready to build on by the end of this live stream today. Unfortunately, my helper passed out early, because she usually does. She gets pretty tired. I don't blame her though. She works hard, so yeah, so I'm gonna be doing this solo tonight, but that's all good. Alright. I want to make sure I'm not going out too far away from the castle, because I don't want to make the castle too big. It just needs to be big enough for me to fit my Triforce stained glass window. And once I can get that stained glass window put into my castle building, I'll be very happy. And then I'll have to figure out another cool stained glass window that I can make. But at this point in time, it's going to be the Triforce. Alright, I think I went a little bit too far out. I need to stick around in this area. It's crazy just how much dirt is in this mountain. Yeah, jeez. Doesn't it take a while? Holy cow. Working this way might help a little bit. Make it at least look like I've been doing quite a bit of work. So, I think before this whole mountain thing, like taking it down, gets super boring, I'm gonna start building on another room. So that way, at least I keep it kinda fun. So, here, we are going to go ahead and mine out a couple more blocks, and then we're gonna run on down and build another couple rooms. So, let's take all this dirt and throw it away. Okay, so now we just need some more oak wood, so I need to go back to my little tower and get the stuff to make the oak wood. Okay, so for now we're gonna throw those in there. Grab those. And then we're gonna head upstairs to the wood chest, which is not that one, it is this one. And it seems as though there are no other saplings, so I'm gonna have to start off with 3 trees and just work my way up. That might sound a little bit harrowing, but it will not be that difficult, I promise. So I'm gonna drop off some stuff that I don't need currently in my inventory. Actually, I will keep one of these. What are you doing? There we go. I'm going to keep one redstone torch because I can get into my secret room that way. Okay, so for some reason I'm missing a lot of my stuff. But that's okay. I believe it's probably just in a different house. Because I also am carrying some stuff that I wouldn't normally be carrying. Such as a diamond helmet. So, let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna make some bone meal. At least one stack of it, or close enough to a stack. There we go. And we're gonna go outside and make some trees. They're gonna be little happy trees. Oh no! It's all dark outside. We don't like the darkness. We like little happy trees and the sunshine. Alright. Let's go to bed real quick then. Alright. And grab out our saplings. Just because we only have 3 does not mean we are in any kind of dire straits for wood, because I am an awesome lumberjack. So we will be all good. Because we're going to start with one that's already been grown. Right off the bat, I get myself another sapling. There's another one. Perfect. And we'll take this one as well. And because this is oak, we're gonna kill this tree as well. I'm sorry, Mr. Tree, but it must be done. I need wood. Giggity. Alright. So, we're gonna go ahead and grab all of these wonderful little saplings. And hopefully any apples that these trees may drop. And those are going to become a food source for later. Either by making them into the golden apples, or just eating them as regular apples. I don't really care which. And then once the trees completely despawn, I'm going to go ahead and replant them. And that's how you get, you know, a butt ton of saplings. If anybody wants to know, this is the Skyrim texture pack, and that right there is a jungle sapling, and that is a nern root. If anybody has ever played Skyrim, then you know what a nern root is. Now, the reason that that's so cool is it just looks amazing, and hopefully because of the terrain and the way it is growing, or the way that the terrain is, it shouldn't grow into a tree. It should stay as a sapling forever, and I hope that that's the case, because it's really cool that way. Alright. Gotta get rid of some of this stuff myself, it looks like. And there we go. Got ourselves a nice tree there. And how about one right here? And a really nice tree right there. I like that. That actually looks really cool. Alright. And let's make another one right here. Because why not? Kind of hoping that it doesn't overlap into the nope, it looks good. It just needs to get trimmed back a couple places. Oops. Now that looks like not very good. So I'm going to destroy this tree and try it one more time. But that's good because that'll help me get to my desired amount of wood that I need faster. Okay, so now we're gonna try replanting this. Hey, that looks rather nice. And yeah, I think that's a perfect tree. And one more time for this one over here. I'm gonna try to plant it there. Hopefully it won't overlap onto the bushes. Oh, that was kind of a rough tree to grow. Hey, and there you go, another perfect tree. So now this place doesn't look so ugly anymore. It kind of did, to be quite honest. And this is all unfinished stuff. As a matter of fact, might as well finish it while I'm out here. And I have the extra stone bricks. Oops. Ah, and I messed up because I didn't want to use that yet. Alright, so we're just gonna kind of go ahead and come up. I believe it's 5. Oops. But yeah, if we come up 5 blocks, we should be able to have ourselves a decent looking castle wall on the inside that will kind of actually somewhat mirror the outside wall, which is actually a pretty nice wall itself. So yeah, how did I do it on the other side over there? Because I want it to look symmetrical. So we're gonna go ahead and throw down a block there that's temporary. Okay, so I remember now. That part we just go and alternate on whichever one comes up as a tower. We're gonna go ahead and put a regular block, and then next we'll put stairs, blocks, and then, you know, alternate that all the way down the line. And what that'll do is just make a nice little I don't know, this medieval castle wall looking shape. It'll look really nice. So we're gonna go downstairs and craft us up some stairs. Alright, so we have 44 stairs. Probably way more than we're gonna need. But that's okay, because you never know. And once I start running out of stone bricks, I've got that entire mountain left worth of cobblestone to gather. And once I get that, I'll end up having even more to use on other projects, or turn into stone bricks for this project even. Oh my goodness. Keep falling into these. Alright, so let's go ahead and continue on what we were doing. Alright. It was up to here, and then, yeah, okay, so we go up to that level, and then those become stairs, and then the top gets the block. Alright, that works. Trying to do this without making as many mistakes as possible, because the fact that it takes kind of a long time to rebuild some of this stuff if it doesn't look right after I'm finished building it. Son of a gun. There we go. That's an exceptionally long wall. For this castle, it's actually probably the longest wall on this castle. Oops, I keep falling off. Alright. Oops. It's nighttime again. Alright, so I think we're gonna take a nap in the blacksmith tonight, because why not? Let's go past our forge. Keep it on because it is nighttime, and obviously the forge creates fire, and fire creates light, so there you go. Good reason to keep it on. Oh, I have mossy stone bricks up here. Nice. Yes, indeed. But those are not useful right now to me. I'm going to put that and that away, as well as that. And I have one stone piece left. Sleep real quick. Oh. And then we're going to head on downstairs. Make sure that we don't run into any kind of mobs on our way to the building area. Okay, looks good. Make sure there's nothing there. Alright, now we're gonna need to get into one of the towers on the side to get upstairs, because I haven't made the stairs yet. So we're just gonna go, well, heck, why don't we just go this way, because this is a little bit of a shorter walk. Okay, so now we are here. I'm gonna take a block and I'm going to put it on each block in front of the stairs. Brazil, huh? Good job. That's awesome. I wish I could go to Brazil. That'd be really cool. It looks as though that wall is finished now too. And the way that I made it, it looks really cool because the prison interlocks with that almost. But it leaves a little pit, so if a skeleton or whatever falls into the pit, I can burn it alive. Which I can potentially wire some redstone up to it to make it so I like it every night it pours lava into those tubes or whatever. It'd be super easy to do. Wouldn't even take more than like a couple minutes to figure out how to do that. But that's not necessarily what I'm gonna do. I'm just saying that it's easily done. Alright, so yeah, as you can see, thank you. I like this castle too, it's pretty nice. How was your day today, Raphael? Oh no, I ran out of building blocks. That's okay, because I've got this whole mountain to take down. Except for I do need to get a different pickaxe as well. I'm going to get my Silk Touch pickaxe because it has a much better ability to take out the coal in the way that I would like to keep it, which is in the ore form. Because I have a better pickaxe that can harvest out 4 times as much coal as I would normally get, which is really good. But that won't be used until later because it takes so many levels for me to actually repair it. I'm gonna probably use that after, or try to repair it after I use it. But until then, we're gonna go ahead and start working on tearing down this mountain a little bit and gathering all of the cobblestone. And the cobblestone's gonna end up becoming stone bricks for the rest of the build. So we're going to take all of this out, but we're going to do it all with our Silk Touch pickaxe. Because even though it sounds crazy, gathering it this way is much more efficient because I have a Fortune 3 pickaxe at home that will turn this into, like I said, 4 times worth the coal. Or 4 times as much coal as I normally would. Thank you very much. Have a good day there, Mr. Raphael, and thank you very much for watching. Alright, so we're going to knock out this whole area if we can real quick and gather all of this cobblestone. Okay, so it looks like we have ourselves a decent amount of stone that we can collect here. I'm just keeping myself a sharp lookout for any kind of coal or anything better that I find up here. Which I'm sure it will pretty much just all be coal, which is fine with me because I enjoy coal. That and iron would be nice because I do need to replenish some of my supply. Gathering my stock for the beacon has left my iron supply is quite dwindled. I haven't seen any more coal for a while. Just kind of hoping to see a lot of that up here. It would seem as though I am full on cobblestone. Although I am not. Alright, and we're just gonna destroy like this. Just as much as I can without having to start throwing away anything useful to carry the stupid cobblestone. How much do I have? I have quite a bit, but we can get rid of some of that. There we go. Here I go, I'm gonna get crazy. I need to get back inside quick. Yeah. Let's see what we got up here in this area. I know that this is a little bit farther back than where I was at. There's our steps up all the way. Where exactly? Oh, that's where I was leaving off, right there. Dang, this is gonna take a long time because I've been not building, but destroying this mountain for quite some time now. And I have only made kind of a little bit of a dent. It's pretty weird. Oh, I had a feeling. Okay. So we'll take that out and grab the 64 cobblestone instead, because I can throw all of this in my auto smelter. And when I do that, it'll just get all done in pretty much, you know, I won't get any of the levels for it. No experience for it, but you know, it's a set it and forget it type system. You don't have to think about it, and it automatically funnels into a chest, you know? You just kind of throw it into a trap chest, and there you go. But I think that's what we're gonna go and do real quick. because I have a lot of cobblestone and I need to get it out of my inventory. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down to the chest where I have all that cobblestone, and I'm going to throw it all in my inventory, and we're going to run it to the Japanese house. Alright, for now, we're gonna go ahead and put iron chestplate, leather, and the iron boots and the leggings away. Glowstone dust and the gold. Hopefully that'll fit all this cobblestone in. Nope, not quite. We're almost there. So then we'll fit into our little thing here. Make sure that we have ourselves the chance to put that in there. Okay, so we got ourselves some blaze powder, some magma cream, some sugar, and some gas tears in there. And that should have given me enough room to pick up all this garbage in here. And except for 6, which is, you know, fully respectable. Because that's gotta weigh just an absolute butt ton. Alright, so now we're gonna head to the Japanese house. Once I get to the Japanese house, I'm gonna take a short break. Probably like 5 minutes. Just to get something to drink and go to the bathroom, but I will make sure to leave myself in a pretty location for you. Oh, what am I doing? I'm supposed to be going to the Japanese house. But yeah, I will leave myself in a pretty location, at least for you. But yeah, so here we're gonna go to there real quick. Close up the portcullis, make sure I don't leave anything open behind me. And we're just gonna head straight on there. Okay, across the desert. We've only got a couple more kilometers or a couple more miles to go before we're at the Japanese house. But to update you on its position, it's in the cold taiga over there. So we're gonna go and get to the cold taiga and head to the Japanese house, as I've said. But before there, we're gonna take a couple stops. Not really stops, but run-bys. And we're gonna check and see if any of the outside chests have anything worth taking. If they do, then I'll take them. Or take whatever items it is that they have. But anyway, once we get to the Japanese house, like I said, I'm gonna take a short break. And hopefully the auto smelter's been doing its job for a while, because if not, it'll be kind of frustrating, and that'll just mean that I have to build more of them. And if that's the case, then I just need to build a bigger, you know, bulk model, which I'm gonna have to look up some sort of a video to help me out with that, because I'm not sure how I would make it into a bulk style, furnace, auto furnace. My main concern is to make sure that all of the furnaces are getting used equally. That way it was not necessarily fair, but, more efficient. And yeah, I feel like if I've got just one constantly getting the flow of items, then it's just entirely slowing down my entire process. And that's the last thing that we need to be having, is a slower process. Since I'm doing all of my building and all of my surviving on survival, I kind of have to play by survival rules. And when I say kind of have to, I mean absolutely have to. And that means, I don't get the opportunity to fly around. I don't get the opportunity to have infinite blocks. And so I have to put in the hard work to grab all of this stuff to even start building. And once I do start building, to me, it's like the most therapeutic thing ever, because all I'm doing is just making what I consider to be somewhat like a masterpiece. Not necessarily really what it is, but it still feels like it. But anyway, so here's the auto smelter. Let's take a look and see how it's doing. That hopper's empty. Oh my goodness, we have 3 more left before it's finished. Well, now let's flood this thing with some more cobblestone. Okay, so basically all that's going to do is it's going to take all that cobblestone and smelt it into regular stone, drop it into that little slot, and then it's going to finish off by making steak out of the raw beef that's in there, and then it's going to continue on the stone. Anyway, give me a couple minutes here, guys. I'm going to, like I said, go get a drink, go to the bathroom real quick, and I'll be right back. Please, it is incredibly hot in here. It's 56 degrees outside, did you know that? Alright, sorry guys, I'm back. Anyway, looks like we've had a full stack of stone smelt in the time that I've been gone, which wasn't very long. But anyway, we're going to hopefully see some more of that get smelted over the time that I'm in the area, because I'm thinking I'm gonna just hunt for a little while. All my coal in there, and all of my coal ore up here. I hope it's night time. It's time to sleep. Anyway, let's go hunting real quick. Hopefully there aren't too many baddies outside. Alright. Alright, now that I've killed a bunch of those guys, and that one there, and that little piggy over there, I'm gonna get all of these drops if I can. Oh, jeez. Alright, so we almost got ourselves blown up there, which wouldn't have been very fun at all, would it? Maybe for you guys watching, but it wouldn't have been very fun for me. Well, whoever has watched in the past, that is. Since there isn't anyone watching currently. Let's see. I feel like I killed... Oh, that's right. There's a cow over there, there's a cow over here, and then one over here. Once I find this dude's experience, I'll know where he was. Oh, it's in the middle of the lake, it looks like. Or in the middle of the river. Anyway, doesn't look like it wanted to give me too much experience or anything else for that matter. So we're gonna go ahead and move on. And we're gonna start hunting with our sword instead, because I know that that will definitely do a lot better. Wow. Why didn't I see those before? Okay, so we're gonna get all of those little guys down here with our sword. feel like I saw a lot of little guys down here, but I'm only seeing like one or two. Alright, so not getting too many resources here, but that's perfectly okay. Like I said, I'm really just trying to give my auto smelter some time to kind of chew through some of that cobble that I left it. We're gonna head up the hill, and I think over to the hobbit hole. Alright. Not exactly sure how to finish this house, but I see that some little piggies are taking residence in it, so I'm gonna take their lives and their pork chops. Anybody else? Alright, so I ended up getting 34 pork chops for that. That's not pretty bad. Or not pretty bad, what I mean is it's not bad at all. Now let's go ahead and take all of this. I forgot that I had all of that. It's very good to have. And take that all back. All of this cobblestone is going to end up, like I said, getting used in my castle. But it's going to be turned into the stone bricks first. And I need to make some room for my jungle wood, because what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to turn that into charcoal for my furnace. So what we're going to do is we're going to head back up to the Japanese house and throw some more cobble into the mix, and see what we can do to make this thing get a little bit backed up and actually have something to work for. And I'm sure when it's finished in like 10 hours, which I'm not going to be live streaming the entire time that it's cooking because it's going to take forever. But once it's finally finished, I'll have a lot of building blocks left to go before I have to get some more. And so then I'll probably also have chewed through quite a bit of this coal. And when that happens, that's perfectly alright, because like I said, I have this entire chest here full of coal ore, pretty much. Not really full, but you know what I mean. Alright, so first things first, we're going to drop off all of our cobblestone. Cobble is all going into our box. The moss stone, I'm not sure if you can actually smelt that, but if you can, that'd be awesome. I'm going to take a look and see later. And if I can, and it gives me the ability to make like mossy stone bricks, I'll be incredibly happy. So let's see what we got here. So far, we have almost 2 stacks of stone smelted. And let's take a look at what we got. We got some stuff backed up in here, I know, but I can throw the rest of my raw beef in there and then throw my raw pork chops in there. My raw beef will throw itself into that bottom hopper eventually, or at least it should. Maybe it's gonna take a while, but that's okay. What I'll do is I'll just take that raw beef out, and that will just filter in more items, and then we can just go ahead and throw that all together in afterwards. So there we go, we're filling it back up. Okay, and that is filling up now. Let's go ahead and throw the rest of our stuff. So I want to have my food all cooked for me, so I'm going to throw all of my food in there as well. And some more charcoal, so I'm going to throw my jungle wood in there, because I don't really use jungle wood often, and I can always use more coal. So far we've got Hold on 1 second. That was a little bit of a creepy sound. Anyway, let's get back to this. So, anyway, we've got our stone smelting. It's going to take a little while for that, but we got charcoal down here. Hopefully, when we're finished, we'll have enough room in here. Actually, I'm going to count out how many slots we're going to need, because I might actually have to... Sorry. Might need to actually actively destroy some of this, or not destroy it, but take it out. So we've got 1 stack there, 5 there, another 5 there, so 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So we have 25 stacks about of cobblestone. And so that's going to make 25 stacks of regular stone, turn that into 25 stacks of stone bricks. So we're not going to have enough room in here, because we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, and then another, what is that? Looks like 9. So that'd be 12, plus another 7, so that'd be 19. 19 slots available, and 24 or 25 that are going to be taken out. So we're going to end up having to move some of this stuff around, but I'm going to help it out by taking out the first 2 stacks that we have. So we've got 2 stacks here. Not really a whole lot to speak of in the way of... Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure that it didn't make it into God, I just really hope that I can make the mossy stone bricks soon, at least. I know that I can't do it now, but it'll be nice if they'll give us that ability in the near future. Yeah, because it would be really nice to be able to do that. In the meantime, I think I'm gonna go ahead and store that in here. Oh, I need some vines for my castle, so I'll go ahead and use those for that. Some oak planks for my castle. I don't really need apples for it, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave those here. And God, let's see. I've got probably not very much wood. Yeah, I don't really have a whole lot of wood, but we're gonna go ahead and use what we have for now. It's probably nighttime, so we're gonna need to sleep. Yes, it is. There we go. Okay, so once we wake up, we're gonna head out the door and across the bridge into the castle. One of these... Oh, no. No, no, no. I don't think so, son. You can come around and try to get me all you want. You're not gonna come sneaking up on me like that. Alright, so now we're gonna head, like I said, straight back to the castle. And we're gonna give the auto smelter some time to work. And if it doesn't work, then we will know that I have to basically leave my character in the area of the auto smelter for it to work. In which case, that means that for the time being, I will be moving or just making a new auto smelter at my castle, so that way I don't have to travel back and forth so often. Although I will say this is, you know, working miracles for my leaderboard scores on traveling. Felt like I just saw a creeper back there, but that wouldn't make much sense because it's not nighttime and they shouldn't be able to spawn. And if you were to say, oh, well, you know, they could have spawned before when it was nighttime, I would have been able to then say, well, yeah, but they only spawn in a certain distance from the player, so that wouldn't make much sense. So that would have been pretty interesting for it to be out there for real. So kind of glad that I'm probably crazy in thinking that I saw that. I don't know, when I'm done tomorrow with all the stuff that I gotta do, I'm gonna go ahead and watch the live stream and see what that was and kind of go from there. Make sure I don't fall into the pit there. Alright. Hey, a cow. Where you see one, you should see many. But I'm not seeing any other cows. That was weird. That sheep died twice. Died right there in front of me, and then it flew again in front of me, which was really weird. Kind of like that mountain in the distance over there. I think I'm gonna make a really cool, like, I don't know, 3D, or well, not a 3D, but like a sphere or something made out of glass. Maybe make it a Pokeball or something, like the Jedi Mansion's roof. Might make it something like that, but make it 3D instead. And make it all out of stained glass. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, since I haven't really explored out there, I'm not really sure if I'm gonna do anything out there yet. Weird. You guys see that, right? Alright, so we're gonna... Weird. Okay, that is super weird. I've never noticed that. Okay. So a lot of my trees are cut off somehow. Okay, so now we're back at the castle. And let's close that gate up behind us. So we're going to try to build a little bit on this castle here. Now that that wall is finished, I'm quite happy with it. I need to close up all the walls now, I think, because those will be important to keep closed. This right now, though, I'm going to start finishing up on this little area, just because I want to make sure that, again, you know, it's closed off and therefore safe. So what we're going to do is going to bring this out another 3 blocks. And we're gonna bring it out, like, maybe that far. Yeah, that'll be fine. And then we'll go out another couple blocks, about to right there. And then I need my cell phone out for this because I am terrible at Minecraft circles myself. So I need to use Minecraft Circle. So I've picked a circle with a radius of 17. So from the middle block, it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks up. So we're gonna start from right here. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3. and then 1, 2, and then we're gonna go ahead and fill that one up actually. 1, 2, and then 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay, so 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. And everything inside the circle that I'm building is going to be destroyed. So, yeah, that's what's going to happen with it. No shame in telling the truth for that, definitely. So we're going to go ahead and put that there and this back up in there because we don't need it right now. But we're going to clear some of this out a little bit, just so that way we can see what we're doing. Alright, now that we have a little bit more wiggle room, we're gonna go ahead and continue our circle, and so we're at the 1s, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Let's get rid of this. Alright. These circles are kind of difficult sometimes, but that's okay, because they're a lot of fun to make, and when you're finally done doing it, they look really good. Especially the ones with the bigger sizes. Like, the one for the Jedi Mansion was 19 radius, and this is only a 17 radius circle, so hopefully, and it's only going to be a semicircle. I'm only going to do half of it, just because I want to make kind of like a circular balcony, almost like an opera house kind of theme, feel to it. But it won't be an opera house, like I said, it's a castle, I promise. It's just part of the creative process, and to be quite honest, I'm not very creative in general, so doing it on survival is even harder, because you have to actually come up with these ideas on the fly, pretty much. And if you don't build anything, and then you just kind of have your world with your little dirt shack, and that's never fun. Now, that's not to say that it isn't difficult to build some of the crazy stuff that you've seen on creative, because that is not true either. Creative mode, you have the infinite blocks, and so that I can understand why a lot of builders use that instead, because not only does it take less time, but you get, an infinite supply of blocks and don't have to mine for them like I do. But I don't know, it's relaxing to go mining, and to build is even more so relaxing, so that's kind of why I do it. Alright, so we're gonna go to sleep real quick in this tiny little inn room, and then we're gonna go back to work on our little castle area. Okay, so one, two, three. Alright, come on. Break through the other side soon at least. Sorry, this is taking quite a bit longer than I was expecting myself. But you know, it has to be done. It's one of those necessary evils, I guess. Because as soon as we get rid of this big chunk of mountain, I can finish building my semicircle, and then we can get the building underway again. Taking all of this back to the auto smelter as well. As a matter of fact, I think I'm gonna build another auto smelter just to kind of make the process a little easier for it. So let me grab all this real quick, and then I'm gonna go and make that auto smelter. And I'm going to make it here nearby in the castle, so that way it'll be a lot quicker. I won't have to wait for quite so long. Okay, so grabbed enough for right now. Oh yeah, I've got plenty. Do I want to build it in there? No, I'm not going to build it in there. But I will drop off the cobble for right now in here. That's all the cobble I have for right now, but that's okay. Because now I have enough room to make my actual goal here, which is another auto smelter. The only thing is I'm not entirely certain where to build it. I'm thinking it's going to end up having to be in the blacksmith shop, but we will find out. It would make sense to have it in the blacksmith shop, though, to be quite honest. To build that, I'm going to need a couple hoppers. 1, 2, 3, 4. At least. Yeah, I believe it's 4. 1 down into the... So 2 down. Might as well just take 5, just in case. Okay. So I've got 5 hoppers and a trapped chest. That's another necessity. And then we're gonna get another couple chests, and that's all we're gonna need for this. But then we're gonna see if I have enough space between floors to build it in the blacksmith shop. And if we do, then that will be great. If not, then obviously no such luck, and we will have to deal with that. But that's okay, because I really don't mind. I have plenty of space elsewhere. It's too bad there's not a trophy for having a full chest of dirt. And I know they already have one for the cobblestone, which I can get pretty easily just from mining out that mountain back there. But anyway, here we go. We're gonna go and find a spot to build this. So there's not a whole lot of room in here. But what I'm thinking I can do is hopefully... this is going to be a kind of a tight fit, but the idea is going to be that the chest to put stuff in will be upstairs. Probably... Ooh, actually, that's pretty much perfect. That's the limit right there next to it, so... Okay, cool. Right next to it, that's where our chest is going to be. We're going to check and see if this will even work. Oops. I messed up. Hardcore. So, it is where the other chest is already at, so that's good. I need to replace that torch real quick. Oops. Nope. Put that right there, where it belongs. And then, why don't we just put another another torch right in here. Or no, we'll go ahead and put that somewhere else. Alright. So for now, we'll just set that there. And underneath that chest should be where we want to dig. Oops. I forgot that I should probably put up my chest first. Over here. There we go. So this is going to be our chest for... Oops. Let's just dump off all the stuff that I put in there. Okay, so vines... Those stone brick stairs. Let's put the bones and stuff away. Okay, and I got a bunch of stone bricks, which is nice. I'm gonna put the mossy stone bricks away for now. And that looks like about it for right this moment. And then, oops, I forgot to put the rest of this away. Let's put the ladders away as well. And while we're at it, just throw the wool in there as well. Okay, so now what we want to do is check and make sure that this is the right... Nope, it's not. Darn it. So it's this one. Dang, man, I keep screwing this up. I feel like kind of an idiot. I'm breaking my own buildings, and I'm always so worried about other people breaking them. Okay, so it's this block right here. Now I can't mess that up. So, now that I have thoroughly screwed it up twice, we're gonna go ahead and build our auto smelter. So right here, we're gonna throw down our hopper. Boom. And our trapped chest. Which direction do we want it to face? I say we'll make it face this way. And then we'll go ahead and put something cool back there to make it look unique. And then underneath, oops, I didn't want that to happen. So what we're gonna do is take out that hopper, and boom, just like that. Alright, and then I think we're gonna go ahead and have our furnace here underneath this last one. Okay, so furnace right there. And ooh, I don't know if I can really do that. This might not be a tall enough building for this, but that's okay. We're gonna figure this out and make this work. First of all, we need to sleep. And I need to find 8 cobblestone to make myself a furnace. The joys of trying to build a redstone stuff when you don't have the equipment. Okay, so it's currently dawn, and there are no mobs out right now, which is good. It means I slept at the right time. So I'm gonna actually make up enough for 2. Why not? And we'll head on back, and then we'll come back and finish up on that circle here in a moment. I just want to build this auto smelter and get that out of the way real quick. Alright, so come over to our little crafting bench, and we need to make a couple furnaces. Now, oh yeah, another trophy. Cool. It's mainly just because I just recently started the Minecraft on PlayStation 4. I already had Minecraft on the PlayStation 1, not PlayStation 1, the PlayStation 3, and basically because of that, I had a platinum trophy for that actually, but now I'm starting back at square one, which is kind of lame, but that's okay. So that's what the basic shape of this is going to be, but we're going to also add that and another one going up, which is going to be our coal chest as well, which we need to make sure that we have, otherwise we're not going to have a full steady amount of coal. So that's right there in that spot. So this we're going to turn to face us. Oops. I don't want it to burn the chest. There we go. Alright, so we're going to turn that to make it look like it's a little nicer. So turn it this direction, facing us. And then we're going to go ahead and take that, which that's going to put into our fuel spot. And then we're going to throw down another hopper there. And this is going to be for our fuel. So that is a different type of auto smelter from the one that I have in my Japanese house, but it will work just the same. As you can see, I've got the oak wood slab there from the floor. And so what I'm going to do is, oh god, get up there. Nope. Son of a gun. I'm gonna actually go back to the Japanese house and steal a bunch of the stuff from that. Not really steal, because it is mine after all. I also think what I'm gonna do is make that behind the chests over there, which will look way better, I think. So give me a moment. I'm gonna rearrange this place a little bit. Alright, so let's go ahead and build up a nice little crafting area. Ooh, what the heck happened there? There we go. That looks nice. And then, what are we gonna do here? We're gonna go like that, and can we hook that to it? Oh yeah, there we go, perfect. And this, we're gonna eventually have a bookshelf under, like right there, and then we'll have like a flower pot on it to make it just look nice. On the walls I'm gonna put a map probably right there or on the other side, and it's gonna just again be there to look nice. This right here is gonna be here for anything that isn't cobblestone and whatever needs to go into here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and grab some more cobblestone. I'm gonna also unload my chest, or unload off my stuff in my chest here, so that way I don't have to carry all that garbage back, and I can carry as many stacks back as possible. So we're gonna just put all of that stuff in there for right now. And to make this a little bit faster, I'm gonna go and grab a potion from my potion laboratory. Oops. Just in case I need to take a little bit longer. Oh well, it's getting close to dark, but I'm gonna just try to sprint it as fast as possible. We'll just see how well I do. Uh-oh. Gotta be careful, otherwise I'm gonna end up dead. So I also am probably going to take quite a bit of the coal from my Japanese house and the auto smelter there. I don't know if I'm going to take it from the actual coal chest or if I'm going to take it from the ores that I've already found. But either way, I'm going to need to steal some coal from those chests. So I'm going to be smelting a lot of materials. I may just finally get Vin and take some of the coal out and use my fortune pickaxe to mine it, the pick of destiny. Alright, so we're getting ourselves to the Japanese house in a quick and painless manner for the most part. I mean, painless in the grand scheme of things, not necessarily the obvious, like, leg breaking that I've been doing every couple seconds. But, you know, it's pretty mild pain compared to the pain that I could give him. Oh, pig. Oh, another pig. Alright, so we're gonna stay on track heading to, ooh, almost ran right into that ravine. That would have been pretty bad. But we're gonna stay on track to the Jedi, or not the Jedi Mansion, but the Japanese house. I will head to the Jedi Mansion later, but only if there is a strong necessity for it. But we're gonna head, like I said, to the Japanese house, which is just over the hills up ahead. I wonder if I have any cobblestone left up on my floating island. I'll have to go and check that area out as well. Ooh, piece of candy. Alright, so kill him. Okay, so I think I'll take just that much gold or coal ore. I think I can handle that. And then we'll go ahead and steal all of this that isn't nailed down. And then just let this finish off what's in here, which is still a pretty mighty amount of stone to be smelting. I feel like it is working, it's just working very slowly. But now that I've got 2, I think it'll work much quicker. So that's a helpful thing to think about. And as you can see, the design for my auto smelter here is much different. I've got the trap chest on the top, 2 hoppers, then I've got the furnace, then another 2 hoppers down to the chest, and then I've got a chest and then a hopper into the side down a block from the original. And that's just because I thought it looked nicer in that layout. But then the necessity of another, working little area there for auto smelting in the castle became the fact that, well, okay, it's a smaller space, so I needed to make a different design. So I designed a different one on the fly there for it. And I think it works, or it will work pretty nice. So I need to head back to the castle now, and then I will grab the fortune pickaxe, the pick of destiny, and I will mine myself some coal and get rolling on this as soon as possible. Hopefully I'll have at least a couple stacks out of this half a stack of coal ore. Shouldn't be too difficult. I usually get around 8 stacks for a couple stacks of the coal ore. I get about 8 stacks of coal, which is pretty good. So I'm going to use that to my advantage for smelting the stuff in the castle area. Alright. I'm getting some pretty good experience off of these guys. That's pretty nice. Alright, and we're heading up over the mountain over the hills into the desert. We're gonna just keep running on past this out here. This is my buddy Hellfire Panda 666's building, and he hasn't had the chance to finish it yet, so we're gonna go ahead and leave that alone. But what we will do is take this down here, because technically this area is still mine because it is my world. And since he hasn't been playing on it, he's not going to mind if I take some of the resources. And if he does, that's just unfortunate. Oh, no, that's not good. I can't see anything. Okay. Whew. That was a close one. Alright, so we grabbed ourselves about, 6 coal ore from that, which is not bad. I wasn't really worried about it. The main thing I was worried about was dying. Oh, which is something that I'm looking like I'm trying to do for some reason, even though that is, I can assure you, not what I'm going for. Okay, so let's continue on. Oh wow, I've already lost my potion. Okay, well, it's time for more then. It's like, I'm all hopped up on Mountain Dew. Whee! I'm gonna scissor kick you in the back of the head, Chip. So we're heading again off to the castle. We've got ourselves a metric booty ton worth of cobblestone and a brand new mechanism that I made for our little blacksmith shop, which is the auto smelter. And I think because of its status as awesomeness incarnate, I'm going to have to go ahead and get it some glass to set it behind to make it look better, because everybody knows that when you set something important behind glass, it always looks better. It just looks so much more important. And yeah, that's what this is. It's an important part of any good survivalist's world, an auto smelting machine, so you don't have to do it. You can just kind of go away from keyboard or whatever, away from controller. But anyway, now that we've got ourselves some sand for the glass, let's go ahead and make our way back to the castle. Oh my goodness, get up there. And we are here. Okay, so there again is the awesome monstrosity that is the auto smelter. I'm thinking we're gonna have to do something a little different here though, because it is a little bit big, to be honest. I want to make this look cool as well, so I'm thinking that this is going to be glass down in front of this hopper, and then just the chest will be accessible, because really we don't need to have the ability to access the furnace or the hoppers whatsoever. So I'm not entirely certain how that's going to look, but we're going to take a real quick peek and find out here in a moment. So first of all, let's go ahead and throw, wow, I don't even have any actual regular coal on me right now, which is funny to me because I usually do, and I don't intend to. So let's go and grab some coal. Okay, so we're going upstairs to the ender chest to grab my pick of destiny. Alright, let's grab the pick. And then we'll head back to the auto smelter and get ourselves some coal. And it's starting to get kind of closer to dark, so that'll be cool because that'll kind of kill some time. Anyway, first things first, let us put our sand in here, get that ready, and then what we need to do next will be we're gonna take our coal ore, we're gonna put that in the place of our silk touch pick. And since, I have kind of a limited amount of space, we're just going to fill up this room, whatever space we have, with coal ore, and we're going to then destroy it and pick up all of the drops. So that's what we're doing. In case you're joining late in, that's what we're doing. We're just filling in all the space in this room and then going to destroy all of this. Alright, so then we take our pick of destiny and we destroy all of the coal. Pick of destiny for the win. So now that we have so much more of this coal, why don't we go ahead and just keep on going at this until we kind of finally wear out our resources. Alright, So we're just gonna, like I said, stack it up full until there isn't any more room, and then break it all down. And I'll wager right now that just off of what I've filled the room with so far is at least one stack of coal. Okay, so 40 coal, that's not terrible, but aha, there we go. I knew I had some more outside. So we had 49 coal from that so far. It's a little less than I was hoping for so far, but that's okay, because I really don't care. I have so much more coal, it's coming out my ears. Alright, so then we just start knocking it back down. Build it up and knock it down. And then when we're finished, we'll go ahead and fill up our fuel chest with our coal that we've received, and then we'll start auto smelting some of this cobblestone in the inventory. Maybe head back over and grab some more of the coal ore as well, because it looks like we're about to run out of the coal that we already brought. So hopefully we got at least 1.25 stacks out of this. Looks like we got almost two full stacks, I should say. Nearly 2 full stacks. And it looks like it's nighttime, so it's probably a good time to sleep. Okay, so in this one we're gonna go ahead and throw all of our cobblestone, because that is our desired place for it. Then in this one we're gonna put all of our coal. So there we go. And then once we put that in there, it'll start to funnel into the auto smelter, and the auto smelter will start working right away. So come on, why can't I close that? There we go. The auto smelter is currently working, and as you can see, it's giving me some glass. And that was the desired result. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm thinking currently, is maybe just glass that whole section off. I'm not entirely certain how that's gonna look, and so I'm still debating on that, because I do want this to look nice, but I also want it to be functional. So I think what I'm also gonna do is take the time to move the crafting bench upstairs, and then maybe make it a little bit more profound and dynamic. So what we'll do is move this upstairs. Crafting table. And then we'll go ahead and take the stone slabs instead. And boom. No, that looks kind of dumb. I actually like it better with the wood. The wood looks much better. So let's see, there we go, we got the wood, and then we go boom like that, and then boom like that. Yeah, and then we'll go ahead and start throwing some like potted plants on there, make it look nice. And then let's see, so far we've got this is emptying out into the chest, or into the furnace, and the hoppers below, so that's going to take a while to do that. But in the meantime, we have 13 glass, and we're going to go ahead and take the time to make some glass panes. And then we'll also keep a couple of them as regular, glass, because I would like to see how this looks in both types to see which one I prefer. So I'm going to try to glass off this area, make it look nice, which that already became somewhat of a problem, because I have a half slab size gap between the glass and the ceiling. So that's somewhat of a problem. We're gonna fix that though. And I don't know. I think maybe the corners are gonna be a different type of block. Something like this, maybe. No, that doesn't work for me. That would work. And then we'll go ahead. Can we not do that? Alright. So, it would seem as though it wants me to use like-minded stuff. Not like-minded stuff, but type resources, which is cool. I get it. You know, they want to make it so you don't have too many different types of resources mixing together all at once. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some slabs, and these slabs are just going to be in the area where the glass panes are going to go, because I want it to look nice, obviously, and it will look way nicer if I do that, I think. Yeah, it already looks just incredibly nicer. And then we'll go ahead and just bring that down, maybe, the pillar, and then glass that off the rest of the way, like this. Yeah, I think the pillar idea works really nice, actually. Just do that. So, bring out these. And then we can bring that up as well, because really the only spot that needs to be accessed is this. And then what we can do, just to make this a little bit more interesting, is we can eventually put down like some sort of a lever in here, or not necessarily in here, but we'll put down a lever and have like one of those pillars that opens up, and then that way you can come in here and do maintenance on the machine itself. There we go, though. So far, so good. I think maybe for now we can just go ahead and cover this up, though. But first, make sure I don't have anything that I need to put in here. As a matter of fact, what I'll do is just go ahead and, until such a time that I actually need to, I will cover this up. There we go. Just kind of make it look a little bit more or less usable. There we go. And then I think maybe one day I might expand it to a double chest. I really don't think I'm going to need it though, because as you can see, the thing is working pretty well, and so far so good. Let's go ahead and grab those. Alright, so, but I think I really would like to do some sort of like an opening door for this with redstone. So, but that's the thing. I already have redstone in this build, and if I screw it up, I'm going to just be very salty about that. So I might not do it yet. But in the meantime, what I will do is make sure that this stays running and smelting items. So let's throw down some of these. There we go. So then when you come up here, all you can do is really open that, and then you have a very, very small little area to go through. I know it's kind of very small, but you have all your crafting area up here, and then your auto smelter stuff, like I said. I need to go get more coal, because that is going to take a lot more than 2 stacks of coal to get through. Probably around 3 or 4 stacks to get through the amount that I had thrown in there originally. So I'm going to go back to the Japanese house once again, and I'm going to grab some coal. First of all, I want to check and see what kind of traveling I've been doing here. I'm already 2nd place on my leaderboards with my buddies, which is funny because I really did not think that I did that much traveling, but I do. I travel a lot, apparently. And I only got my PS4 like a week and a half ago. So that's pretty good. Second place in my friends in traveling. But that'll soon be first place out of my friends in traveling. When I was playing on the PS4, I had like 300 kilometers run, and I don't know, it was probably more than that, actually. I feel like it was a couple thousand, maybe it was 2,000 kilometers. But yeah, I had just so many high stats on my leaderboards for that, and it was really sad because when I came over to the PS4, I didn't realize it at first, but you don't get to take your leaderboard stats with you when you go to the PS4, and I was very disappointed in that because, like I said, I had some really awesome leaderboard scores. I was in the top 1,000 of like traveling on the PS3, and then I was also top 1,000 in kills, which was pretty cool, and mining. Or no, it was top 1,000 in mining as well. In kills, I was top 5 or 6,000. But I mean, still, that's pretty disappointing considering I went from 5 or 6,000 in kills and 1,000 or so in mining and traveling, and went all the way down to like the lowest of the low in both of them. And that's pretty sad because I play this game a lot. As a matter of fact, this morning I kind of made the conscious decision to not live stream Alien Isolation tonight because I don't know, I just felt like maybe tonight would be another good night for another Minecraft live stream. And you know, I think that so far it's been pretty good. Anyway, but what I'm gonna do tomorrow night is I'm definitely for sure gonna play a little bit of Alien Isolation. But then again, I'm gonna get on at probably about 9 or 10 tomorrow night, and I'm gonna play some more Minecraft because that seems to be the one that everybody likes of my live streams, because you know, before I've done Alien Isolation and I've also done Until Dawn, and honestly, like, I really like Until Dawn. I thought that game would be a lot more popular with the live stream groups, but you know, apparently it just doesn't really catch on so well. So that's okay. You know, I'm not really worried about making too many people that super impressed. I am glad that the people that are impressed. But my main focal point isn't necessarily to be out to impress anybody. It is to have fun. And that is the main thing that a lot of gamers these days are starting to forget, and it's really sad because, you know, that is what it's all about. It's all about the game. And yeah, I mean, that's why I sit here and live stream such somewhat boring crap, because most people would think, oh, it's so boring because all he's doing is running around between houses and gathering supplies, and every once in a while he'll throw down a couple blocks here or there and call it building, you know. And I get that. I'm kind of slow and kind of lazy on my building, but just the fact that people come to my channel to watch any of my stuff, it blows me away, and I'm so happy that people do that, because it makes me feel good about the fact that I'm at least doing something that I like to do. I'm not getting paid for it in any capacity whatsoever, and I'm just having a hell of a fun time doing it, you know. And that's, I think, how most people should be about this, you know. There's no reason for you to have to get paid for it to have fun, and that's why I'm so happy with the way I am right now, you know. I'm probably, at least not until way later in the future, I'm sure, will I ever probably even think about monetizing my channel, because it's really not necessary for me. I have a job, and I'm enjoying just making these videos in general for you guys, because, you know, just the support that I've gotten so far, it's blown me away. You know, all of you guys have been really great so far and been very helpful by just telling me what you guys think of the videos and stuff, and it's really nice. So I have 4 and a bit stacks of coal there. I'm gonna go ahead and take 2 stacks of coal ore down into the basement, and I'm gonna start gathering some ore. Or not gathering ore, but I'm gonna gather some coal. So let's get that and that out. So this one, in this room, I can fit a lot more ores in. And that's mainly just because there's a lot more space. But what I'm going to end up doing is filling up this entire room, basically. And just like in the blacksmith, I'm going to take out all of this with my fortune pickaxe. And it looks like it's going to get to be kind of a tight fit in here, because, of course, me not really thinking about it, I got myself trapped underneath all of this. So I'm going to end up digging up from where I am right here. Yep, this thing is still on. I did one the other day that was 4 hours long, but right now I'm just kind of messing around getting some coal coal for my new auto smelter that I built in my castle. What are you up to today, bud? Aha, and I finished that whole stack right there. So let's throw that down and that. Let's start picking up all this stuff. So I was able to manage to get a full stack of ores dropped out and placed into this world inside my little room here. And if you think that that is impressive, wait till you see how much I get back in return for this. The last couple times that I've done this, I've ended up getting, from like 3 or 4 stacks, I've gotten 8 stacks worth of coal. With like 8 stacks worth of coal, or I've gotten 16 to 32 stacks. And it's just insane, because all of this is coming from, you know, just running around and finding stuff every once in a while. So for that one, I ended up getting 2.5 stacks for that one entire stack there, which isn't bad. It's not good, but it is definitely not bad. It's mediocre, definitely, but that's also what you got to deal with sometimes. Just mediocre drops, and unfortunately, like I said, that's something that you have to deal with. But what we got is a unique opportunity to continually try over and over to get better amounts of drops. And we'll just do that by, again, filling up this entire room with the coal, and hopefully we'll end up getting more stacks out of it this time. So, and usually, like I said, I get approximately, 4 times the amount that I put down back in, actual coal profit for the most part. Around 4 times. Which, again, that's an estimate, but still a fairly close estimate, because that's usually about what I end up with. Alright. Alright, well, have a good night, Ninja, and thank you very much for watching. Alright, so let's see, we're almost finished with clearing out this room, and that was the second stack. So whatever I ended up with here is going to be the amount that I take back with me to the castle to use for the fuel in my new auto smelter. So obviously I already have this auto smelter working, and this one's going to be continually working until obviously I come back and pick up all the stuff. So far we have almost a stack and a half of blocks smelted there, and I have to take home to my castle 5, 6, 7, 8.5 from 2 stacks. So 8.5 from 2 stacks is not terribly bad. Or no, that would have been 4.5, because I took 4 stacks or so out of the normal chest. So it is now daytime, and I'm gonna head myself over to the castle again real quick. And then after that, I think I'm gonna go ahead and cut the broadcast for a little while, and I'll pick it back up in a little bit tonight, and it will be again tonight, not later tomorrow or anything like that. It'll be tonight. But yeah, I'm gonna take care of a couple things. I'm gonna eat something, get some soda, obviously, and potentially have a real quick smoke. And yeah, I will definitely pick back up on this again here in a little bit. But that's once I get to the castle, so no worries there. I'm not in a rush or anything to kick myself off of this. Anyway, I'm gonna just go ahead and put that coal there and eat a piece of steak, because I was getting low on food supply saturation. Alright. One of the things about this world is that the generation for it was weird, in my opinion. It generated that huge mountain up there, and then this humongous low plains area, which is really cool because it's right next to each other. And then that giant mountain there is essentially right around the corner from the Ender portal, and that was I actually ended up building my first initial house directly above the Ender portal, which was pretty interesting because at the time I didn't even know what it was, and I would just started, and I stumbled across it, and I was like, what is this? And then I read the tooltip that showed up, and it's like Ender portal frame. I was like, that sounds cool. That doesn't sound like a nether portal. It sounds different. So that'll be interesting to find out what that does, And when I found out, oh, hey, I now need to go on this massive quest to get ender pearls and blaze powder, or just go and buy the Eyes of Ender from the villagers using emeralds, I was pretty excited about that. And so I did that, got all of my Eyes of Ender, and I swear, the second that I got to go to the end, I had told my girlfriend, I would wait for her to kind of catch up in terms of experience on how to play the game. And I told her that I would kind of wait for her, and she was taking too long, to be honest, you guys. And so I just kind of jumped the gun, and one night when she was sleeping, I went to the end and I just slaughtered the ender dragon, and I stole its egg and brought it back to my house, and now it's in my house as a trophy, and it'll be there forever. and I'm super excited about that, and hopefully, you know, she gets the opportunity to fight an Ender Dragon herself when we get 1.9 eventually, you know, probably next year sometime. But it'd be really cool. Anyway, let's see. Back here. I really feel like this needs to move, because now it looks like it's too constricting in this area, and there needs to be something in this back area. So what we'll do is somehow we're gonna need to link this up, and then yeah, okay, I think I get how we're gonna do this. So we're gonna take out this and this, and then we're gonna just build ourselves a little island type thing here. And there we go. So now that's hidden and this is not, giving us the ability to come back here and kind of work on it if we need to. So then we can even put in, hold on one second. So then we can even put in like a hidden chest up there in that little space that I just made. But yeah, I figured that that looks a lot nicer than what it did before, even though this is kind of open now and it's against what I was hoping it would look like. But you know, sorry. But you know, it really doesn't matter what I was going for, because it ends up looking nice enough as it is. I just go like that and then put, you know, like a bookshelf here, or yeah, I don't know, a bookshelf would look nice there, like a little reading nook or something. But you could also consider it like a sitting area, a study or something like that. And yeah, that would be nice because there's not a whole lot of room down here anymore due to this contraption up here. And because of the complexity of it, which it's not at all complex, that was supposed to be a joke, because of the complexity of the machine itself, you know, we gotta go and be crazy and make it look nice. And you know, I feel like we did a pretty decent job with what we had. But anyway, you know, that's just an opinion. My opinion, that is. But I don't know, I think it looks nice. Well, anyway, gonna go ahead and cut this now, and I'll pick up on it in a couple, maybe like 20-30 minutes. Anyway, like I said, I'll be back in about 20 to 30 minutes. I'm gonna eat something and take a real quick break. But anyway, I'll be right back, guys, in about 20 to 30 minutes, like I said. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll be back in a little bit.